From epic blunders to cringe-worthy mishaps, football has seen its fair share of unforgettable moments. Join us as we relive 15 of the most embarrassing incidents that left fans and players alike red-faced on the field. Number 15. In the high-stakes German Cup quarterfinal clash between Schalke and Bayern Munich, Thomas Müller created a moment that defied conventional football wisdom. With Bayern already in the lead, Müller's audacious attempt to swiftly deliver the ball to an open teammate during a corner kick resulted in a wayward pass, sending the ball careening out of bounds. For any professional footballer, this unconventional move was undoubtedly embarrassing and far from a textbook play. It left spectators and his own teammates bewildered. However, in hindsight, it became a quirky anecdote in the world of football, a reminder that even the best can have their off days, injecting a touch of unpredictability into the game. Number 14. In 2015, Arsenal faced off against Manchester City in a high-stakes match. The scoreboard read 0-0 when De Bruyne, eager to speed things up, prepared for a corner kick. In an unexpected turn, he miscalculated, missing the ball entirely and hitting the corner flag instead. It was a comical moment that brought amusement to the fans, adding a lighthearted touch to the intense match. Number 13. In the Club World Cup clash between Real Madrid, reigning champions, league victors, and Argentina's San Lorenzo, a player earning a hefty €100,000 per week, found himself in an embarrassing predicament. During a crucial throw-in for Madrid, the player, known as Paper, not only failed to execute the throw correctly, but went on to illegally head the ball himself. This, of course, was against the rules. Yet, he wasn't the only Real Madrid player having an off day, as Sergio Ramos fumbled something of significant importance, adding another layer of unexpected mishaps to the match. Number 12. In a thrilling Copa del Rey final between Spanish giants Barcelona and Real Madrid, the tension was palpable. After a grueling 90 minutes, the score remained deadlocked at 0-0. Then, in the 103rd minute, Ronaldo delivered the winning goal, leaving Messi and the rest of Barcelona unable to equalize. Real Madrid clinched the coveted cup, and the team returned to Madrid that evening amidst a jubilant reception from their devoted fans. However, during the celebratory bus ride, disaster struck as Ramos momentarily lost his grip on the trophy, leading to a heartbreaking accident. The bus ran over the prized possession. To prevent such mishaps, Madrid now takes extra precautions, securing the trophy with ribbons during transport. Number 11. In the pivotal La Liga clash against Alaves in 2019, the atmosphere was electric as Real Madrid's talisman, Karim Benzema, made way for Mariano Diaz on the 74th minute. Mariano, hungry to prove his mettle and secure a coveted starting spot, wasted no time in making his presence felt. With a burst of energy, he seized a golden opportunity to breach the opposition's defense, demonstrating a hunger for success that resonated throughout the stadium. As he charged into the fray, spectators held their breath, aware of the potential for a game-changing moment. Fortunately for Mariano, his daring venture into the heart of the Alaves defense saw him emerge unscathed, narrowly escaping a potentially dangerous collision. It was a heart-stopping moment that showcased not only Mariano's tenacity and fearlessness, but also his unwavering determination to seize every opportunity that came his way. Number 10. In a face-off between Leverkusen and Bayern Munich, the tide initially favored the latter, with Kimmich notching a goal. However, the game took a dramatic turn when Adli went down in the penalty area, only to be met with a yellow card from the referee for simulation. Yet, VAR intervened, revealing the truth. Adli had been fouled. The referee's initial error was corrected. However, in a bizarre twist, Adli was once again penalized for diving after going down. Once more, VAR stepped in, confirming another foul. Two wrong decisions, but luckily for the referee, his vigilant colleague in the video booth ensured justice was served. Number 9. In a second Greek League encounter between Ergotelis and Larissa, fate dealt a cruel hand to one unfortunate player. With Ergotelis holding a slim one-goal lead, the clock ticked into the 67th minute when a player crumpled to the ground. Suspicion arose that he might be indulging in time-wasting tactics. In swift response, two medics sprinted onto the field, stretcher in hand, ready to carry him off. However, what followed was a calamity in itself. The first medic, in his haste, deposited the fallen player onto the stretcher with a jolt, then stumbled not once but twice before hastily making his exit. The irony wasn't lost. It seemed the player might have incurred more injury during this botched stretcher episode than in the actual foul itself. Number 8. The year was 1966, and England was the stage for one of Italy's most humiliating defeats in football history. Italy, considered among the tournament favorites, faced off against North Korea in the last group stage match. Victory seemed like a mere formality against the underdog North Korean side. However, the script took a shocking turn. Against all odds, North Korea pulled off the unimaginable, clinching a historic 1-0 victory and sending Italy crashing out of the tournament. The Italian team's return home was met not with cheers, but with a barrage of tomatoes and eggs, a stark testament to the magnitude of their unexpected defeat. Number 7. Among the annals of football's plenty mishaps, one incident stands out as particularly cringe-worthy. The stage was set in 2012, when Brazil squared off against Colombia in a friendly match. The scoreline stood at a tense 1-1 as the 80th minute approached. A penalty opportunity arose for Brazil, and naturally, all eyes turned to Neymar, the undisputed choice for the job. The astonishing part? The penalty area had enough room to accommodate another goalpost. Yet, in a baffling turn of events, Neymar's strike not only sailed wide, but went spectacularly off target, leaving spectators in disbelief. It was a moment that showcased even the best can have their off days, forever etching this penalty blunder in the annals of the sport's history. Number 6. In our next memorable moment, we find ourselves at the Copa Libertadores final in Brazil, witnessing a fierce clash between Palmeiras and Flamengo. After a hard-fought 90 minutes, Palmeiras had a slender lead of 2-1. As the game ventured into extra time, Palmeiras player Davison opted to employ a tactic to buy some precious moments. Surprisingly, he managed to escape without receiving a card, but he couldn't evade the barrage of ridicule from both fans and critics alike. This incident is bound to be discussed fervently in Scotland. It brings to mind another cringeworthy moment from the Scottish football scene, when goalkeeper Scott Fox must have longed to disappear from the pitch. Number 5. In 2017, during a match between Ross County and the Rangers in the Scottish League, a player from Ross County made a poor pass back to the goalkeeper. Surprisingly, the goalkeeper managed to outsmart the oncoming attacker. However, in a puzzling turn of events, it seemed like he hesitated, or perhaps misjudged the situation, narrowly missing the opportunity to clear the danger. Number 4. In a cringe-inducing moment, Aston Villa clashed with Tottenham in a notably physical English League match. The intensity was palpable, as a long ball was launched towards the Villa striker, Helenos. Seizing the opportunity, the defender, Jan Vertonghen, found himself stumbling. In an act of desperation, he resorted to a rather unconventional tactic. He yanked down the opposing player's pants. Despite this extraordinary maneuver, Helenos valiantly pressed on, attempting to take a shot, but the bewildering turn of events left everyone in a state of confusion. To the surprise of many, no foul was called, leaving both teams and spectators astounded by this bizarre incident on the pitch. Number 3. In 1996, in a Premier League showdown of monumental importance, Manchester City faced Liverpool in a battle to stave off relegation. A remarkable twist to this tale was the absence of the internet, and fans in the stands relied on a fellow supporter who claimed to have gleaned game results from the radio. The news was encouraging. A draw would suffice. This belief permeated the stadium, leading to a collective sigh of relief. As the clock ticked away, Manchester City held on to a 2-2 draw, seemingly securing their safety. However, fate had other plans. In a cruel turn of events, news reached the coach that a goal was still needed. Manchester City surged forward, but time was no ally. Ultimately, it was too late, and they faced relegation, the bitter end to a season marked by this fateful misjudgment. Number 2. In a memorable 2005 match, Arsenal's star-studded lineup, featuring luminaries like Pires, Henry, and Bergkamp, faced an unforgettable penalty mishap. With Peters scoring the first spot kick, anticipation ran high for the second. Pires and Henry concocted an audacious plan, intending to showcase their finesse. Pires, however, hesitated, leaving Henry awaiting a pass that never came, resulting in a calamitous blunder. To compound the embarrassment, the referee awarded Manchester City a free kick. This unforgettable incident serves as a stark reminder of how even the most skilled players can experience moments of astonishing mishap. Number 1. The most cringe-worthy moment for professional footballers occurred during the Asian Games in 2010, hosted in China. It was a crucial quarterfinal match featuring Qatar, and the stakes couldn't have been higher. With the score deadlocked at 0-0 and the clock ticking down, every passing second heightened the tension. Then, in the final moments, a sudden turn of events unfolded that would go down in infamy. As fate would have it, Pakistan, an unexpected protagonist in this high-stakes drama, managed to net a goal. This shocking turn of events left Qatar devastated, abruptly ending their tournament journey. The most heart-wrenching part was the goal came from an 18-year-old half hotline, a player whose name was scarcely mentioned in the national team conversations before this event. Regrettably, this embarrassing episode proved to be a career-altering moment. The talented young player was never extended an invitation to represent the national team again, forever marking this match as a bitter pill to swallow in his football journey. Alrighty folks, that's a wrap for this video. We hope you find it informative and enjoyable. So, which of these 15 embarrassing moments did you enjoy the most? Share in the comments below. Moreover, if you appreciate our content and wish to stay updated on our latest releases, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell. Your support means the world to us. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.